From the dawn of time, humanity has used its imaginative spirit to conjure paranormal explanations for unexplained phenomena. Why were the Great Pyramids erected? Aliens. What sits at the top of Mount Olympus? The gods themselves. And of course, why can't I get a third fucking Lego movie?
Everything is blocked up.
Alright, so you probably saw my insane thumbnail and title and want to know what I'm even talking about. First off, hi, I'm CT. Thanks for asking. And second, I recognize patterns. I mean, as humans, we're all wired to do that sort of thing. It's what separates us from the goofy-ah monkeys and apes. But more specifically, I noticed patterns in the film and television projects of director-producer duo Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. The guys who made Spider-Verse? Yeah. If you're familiar with them, you know they just hit banger after banger. But what most people aren't too familiar with is what happens after those bangers. For example, Lego Movie? Lego Movie 2. Lego Movie. Lego Movie 2. See what I mean? Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2 is considered to be one of the best animated films of all time, but no one gives a single shit about the sequel. And the same goes for Clone High and the Lego Movie. Spider-Verse and 21 Jump Street, we'll get back to those. Let's start with Clone High. It was a good show! Not much I can really add to it that others haven't. The show is funny and one of several animated cult classics that were canceled before their time. You know, like your Clerks and your Mission Hills and your Billy the Sex Offenders, yada yada. But unlike those forgotten classics, Clone High actually got a continuation. And it was bad! How bad, you might ask? You tell me, because that sure looks like comedy gold. They sidelined most of the OG cast people actually liked and replaced them with new characters who don't even fit the original art style. It was pretty much dead on arrival and lasted 2 seasons. Pretty tragic end for such an iconic series, and the beginning of the curse. After that, their big break was Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. It's a classic, it's great. Men in their 20s and 30s call it the godfather of animation. Did anyone else think that mayor was kinda hot? And then the sequel came out and, it died. And now you start to see the pattern. I mean, Cloudy 2 wasn't horrible, but it was mid. Also, I don't know if any of you have a similar experience, but I would watch the director's commentary for this movie all the time as a kid. And it was mostly just them going, oops, we forgot to add this from the first movie. Oops, we forgot about this bit from the first movie. You know what, it's fine, no one will notice. I noticed. Your sins will not be forgotten. Oh yeah, and there's also that animated series that came out around the same time as Cloudy 2, and that totally clashed with the timeline of the movie, and that just faded into obscurity just like the rest of the franchise. Oh, the curse strikes again! The Lego Movie! Probably the strangest case out of all these. The first movie was a massive success, so you'd think they'd get right to a sequel, right? Well, I mean, I guess they did. If you count 2 spin-offs that don't involve any of the main characters from the first film. I mean, Lego Batman's great, but like genuinely what were they thinking with the Lego Ninjago movie? Whose idea was it to cram 10 plus seasons of a TV show in a 2-hour runtime? But hey, you know, then the Lego Movie 2 came out and oh wow, that is rough. But hey, there's the video game. The Lego games are always pretty good, and what is this? What do you mean the characters don't have special abilities? That's the whole point of Lego games. Why wouldn't you include that? The curse just killed this thing, man. Just ripped it apart, stole its wife, and peed on its grave. Good lord. But hey, 21 Jump Street. I'll be honest, I have not seen this movie. I'm being so dead ass right now. I know about the funny meme scene. You know, this one.
Why did your companion refuse to communicate?
My name is Jefferson!
I do know from my research, and by that I mean Wikipedia, yes I am a Jump Street LARPer, I'm very sorry, that both films actually did pretty well. They both made back their budgets, they both did well very critically, they were loved by audiences, and yet they were still hit by the curse. Seriously, there's been no new sequel since 2014. I mean, it's not for lack of trying, because they've had like dozens of ideas, from just a direct sequel, an all-female reboot like Ghostbusters, and a Men in Black crossover? Okay. Go off, I guess? And last but not least, Spider-Verse. Much like Clone High and Lego Movie, I don't think there's much else I can say about it. I'm a big Spider-Man nerd and a big animation nerd, so of course I love these movies. Sue me. Although, I'm sure you've noticed that, much like Jump Street, this film series has actually done well so far. So far. That's actually the main reason I made this video. I'm worried about what might become of the third movie. It's not looking great with its release date being pushed back and the reports of the animators on the film being overworked. And, that combined with the previous victims of the curse make me fear that the third Spider-Verse will be another victim of it. So by now, I'm sure you understand what this whole curse is. You know what it's capable of, and you've seen what it's done to all these movies and franchises. And with this in mind, you will probably realize that this is all just a bunch of coincidences. And yeah, you're right. Like I said in the beginning, I noticed patterns. When I saw franchises by Miller and Lord dying after their first sequel, I thought there had to be some kind of, grand conspiracy or curse behind it. And, there isn't. You want to know why all these franchises died? I'll tell you. They changed creative teams. That's it. With the exception of Jump Street and Spider-Verse, all of these franchises got new writers and new directors who had no idea what made their original films and series so great, which is honestly sad for both the original creative team's vision and for the people who are fans of these characters and worlds. It's like firing off a firecracker into the air, and instead of blowing up, it just falls back to Earth like a big turd. But hey, you know what? Maybe things aren't all bad. Maybe Beyond the Spider-Verse will be good. And maybe 24 Jump Street won't be so bad either. Wait, I'm sorry, 24 Jump Street? What?
What do you mean 24 Jump Street? They announced it while I was making this video! Yeah, just, Lord Miller, we're making this, you know what? Whatever. Video's over. Mankind has achieved world peace, Kanye's no longer a Nazi, and everyone dance in the street because Jeff and his buddy Jonah are back at it again!
Okay, I didn't mention this in the Cloudy the Chance of Meatballs section, but does anyone remember that scene from the first movie where Flint grabs a snowball and he starts having a snowball fight, and there's the scene where he runs into that house and he's throwing snowballs at people, and I swear it's shot like a horror movie. Look at this. It's like he's killing these people. What is this?